Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting out today here in a 23-player free-for-all battle for South America. Let's try and go in the middle right here. I don't really like the guy to my right, but honestly, I think we'll be fine. I mean, we're very much in the middle, but hey, how many times do we actually try and win from the middle? And it's a lower pop game, so might as well give ourselves a little bit more of a challenge. Although, lower pop games, a little bit more about kind of how you play diplomatically. We're friendly today. So we're going to be playing a very friendly game, as we always do. I mean, I know I have such a reputation for being such a friendly player that surely this will just, be instantly recognized as me. But anyways, never betrayed anyone. But anyways, we'll take that alliance with Persian Empire, hold true to our name, at least for right now. Mostly because that guy's going to be a real problem for us. If we can get him on our side early, might as well. As we can just kind of focus elsewhere. Our expansion is honestly going to be in any direction that we can go. There's no real corner to push for right now, as Persian Empire is going to be too strong to just immediately kind of wipe or position ourselves too aggressively that we will just box them in and only have us to fight. Will probably be more our downfall than it will be his. So we will just consistently push out as many directions as we can. Again, trying to be a little bit aggressive here, but obviously not trying to jump into too many bots with high troop counts. As we're doing okay right now. We're maintaining a top 3 position right now. Tons of bots over here, which is kind of the big advantage of this position. Persian is pushing over here, so let's try and push down south. I mean, he's pushing up north, so we're going to just try and put a little pressure down south, see if he'll slow down a little bit. But honestly, I actually don't mind him going that direction, as it gives him a little bit of leeway to fight somebody else besides me, and could potentially fight with me. So we'll let him have that, as we'll just kind of keep pushing from the middle. And we are very much in the middle. We are the definition of a player in the middle. This is going to be a little bit risque here, as we're in a little bit of danger. Finish the spot. And that's it for us. We end up in 3rd place. Okay, jump here. Grab this. A little bit extra free land over here. And you're kind of going down too. I'll take this alliance with you, just so I can more freely attack this guy down south. Not a big fan of attacking early, but obviously the free land is the free land. We jump up to 2nd place here. And hey bud, big heart to you. You're doing great. Okay, we'll hold this line until we get close to our red interest of 3.4 million. Being very patient here. He wants to fight the crown. Not a bad idea, but just probably too early for that kind of an execution move. The execution of that move. Yep. Just hold, bud. Just tell him we got money. We'll get that alliance here. And we'll just be cautious here, because PO and this guy are fighting. That could be good for us. Take that alliance. I thought we honestly had one already. See what happens. Love to strike another player down and get a little bit bigger, especially as Zerkal is going to kind of become my problem here very quickly. So we hope, I mean, the longer this takes, the better for us. I was kind of hoping that this Czar guy would have full sent instead of the PL guy full sends. Okay, crown gets bigger. BG jumps in on that run right away. Let me jump on this guy, see if we can just grab some extra free land really quickly before we engage with the crown. I'm going to say yes, I'm totally down to do that as soon as I finish up this guy. And then as soon as that attack's done, we'll just go ahead and launch an attack over here. And just put some pressure here as well. Hopefully GG didn't bait me in. I mean, this would be a 5D chess. Okay, no, he's actually involved too. If he attacked first, but then also baited me into attacking, that'd be really playing with my heartstrings. I was not be prepared for that. Yep, we are friends. Let's just keep pushing this guy. Although, honestly, I'm a little bit afraid of grabbing the crown, and we're getting cut off here, which I don't mind that much. As their Fulson goes up north, that's a little bit shocking. I was kind of expecting it to go into GG, which I wasn't. And now that that's happening, you're getting attacked. I'm sorry, Portlandia. He gives us the heart. No, brother. It can't be like this. I'm so sorry. This is my best chance of winning, is taking you out, is the typical friendly person I am. And the other fortunate thing of this is Persian Empire is fighting GGBG. So those two are going to distract each other while I grab the crown and a little bit extra land over here as we get to 60,000 pixels. So we get that little bit of a speed boost as well. Okay, we're doing fine here. 449's not going to be able to attack us because you probably want someone to attack with, and he doesn't have anyone. Persian Empire and GG are fighting each other. Let's see if we can jump up here and grab Delta Mage. What a name. Get this a little bit of his land over here if we can. Just sneak in here. As we are doing good. Ooh, you're attacking down south. Hold on. I want to jump in on this. Oh, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't full send. But let's go ahead and start knocking this guy down, as he's our biggest threat now. Even though GG and Persian, yeah, they're still fighting. Okay, so that's good. Gives us a little bit more time. Now, again, this is a move I would highly advise against, is fighting player 449. But honestly, Persian Empire and GG are like the exact same size and they hate each other. So I'm counting on the fact that they're going to keep fighting each other for essentially the rest of the game. If they turn on me, that's a problem. We'll deal with that problem later. But I think if I can take out 449, I'm going to be big enough that it won't matter, because both those guys are kind of exhausting their troops. They're way below their red interest as we just casually get bigger here, maintaining our red interest this entire time. In fact, let's just give a little boat. Yeah. Oh, that's a big attack. Did you full send me? You did. Okay, hold on. Grab this. And then we definitely need to jump down here and fight the biggest target on the board. Again, we're allied to both Persian and GG, and they are still fighting each other. So we will casually just jump in on this guy over here, as we'll just keep knocking him down. Now, we're not making a ton of progress here, but I mean, this is kind of one of these attacks that like is more of a floodgate thing. Is like it won't seem like a lot's happening at first, but then when we break the floodgates, he's just going to immediately go down very quickly. So it's best to keep our troops up, especially if we just can get him angry. He'll want to full send us. So let's just play this slow and casually, especially as Persian and GG have not fought us yet. We're at 42%, so there's really no way that people could... It would take a lot to take us down at this point. And there's the full send for us. Yeah, guy's probably real frustrated. It's like, why are you two fighting up there? But hey, there we go. It's the benefits of being friendly. Now, there's the question of how do we achieve world peace and which side do we pick? And I think I'm going to have to honestly be the parent in the room and say that I don't have a favorite child. You're both my favorite child. And in that aspect, I'm going to have to say that, let's grab this real quick, that both of you are unfortunately going to have to go. So it's the only way to ensure that you guys won't fight each other. And there we go. We won a game as friendly. Let's go. GG's everyone. Kissy face for the boys. On to the next. All right, next up is going to be a 24-player teams battle here in Scandinavia. Let's go up top here, see where our team is going. And this is really open. Team went up north. Okay, we go back. We'll hold this. We have a nice little line of team members that we all are in a great spot. This is kind of like the ideal. We're all in a good spot to grab land. We're not really going to be stepping on each other's toes in terms of like, I'm going to grab land that otherwise would have been grabbed by my teammate. I think we're in a fantastic position here, especially as there's not a lot of players over here. But let's just go ahead and go with our standard expansion here. And what I would really like to do is just grab a little bit of the eastern coast so I can influence the game later on, just so I'm not in a full donation bot mode again. As I'm hoping Relax will do well. If he doesn't do well, we definitely need to be big for that as well. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on that. There's no one to the west of us, so the east is definitely a good idea to prioritize pushing into, and then we can kind of figure out the west between me and Relaxed. Not super worried about grabbing that land. I'm going to trust that he's a good teammate in that, you know, he'll use the land responsibly. So let's just push over here and just try and get to the coast over here so again we can influence the game, as things are going very smoothly for us as we are currently the crown. And grab this. And again, just trying to keep pushing over here, although we do need to get to the west. Looks like we only have a couple more bots to get through, though. So yes, that should be good enough. Now we can start focusing, over here in the east. Now we can start focusing in the west. Get out of here. And yeah, there's nobody over here, so it's just me and Relaxed. No need to rush through this, although it is going to be better for us to collect the land a little bit quickly so that we can just start saving money right away. And we'll just push over here. And I'll leave the rest for Relaxed. Have no problem with that. He'll have more than plenty enough troops to kind of survive on his own. So we are going to be golden here. And we could jump over here. Let's go ahead and do that, just to establish a little beachhead on this guy, as he is very low on troops. No need to let him build up. Looks like there's a little bit of drama between blue and green as well, so it doesn't look like we're going to be too in the way or noticed by doing this, although we are the leading team with 33%, so that is something to keep in mind. We might be digging too greedily, too deeply, too unnecessarily. But alas, it's a lot of free land here. We do get borders with the green, yellow, and blue team, so kind of putting ourselves in the face of danger. But alas, we will be patient here. Looks like we have Corgi no way up top. He's in a good spot as well. Probably won't be able to help us with too many things, but NECA would as soon as they finish up that yellow player behind. So let's just be patient here, start saving up for our red interest. Looks like me and Relax both have the same idea of starting to save up. We are both 1 and 2 on the board. My red interest is 4.7 million, his is 4.2. So we definitely have a long way to go before we're ready to really launch an attack, but it would take the board kind of unifying against us to take us down, or Relax honestly just attacking too greatly, but he is doing an okay job managing his troops. I mean, he's fallen behind pace. He's not the most important teammate. I don't know what I'm saying. He is the most important teammate. He's the crown. So honestly, his position's better than mine. He can probably push down south and grab a lot of that free land, where I feel like if I, tip the scales over here, I'm going to turn all the teams against us. We just have an overwhelming lead. So we'll just let Relaxed grab a bunch of this land, as it looks like he has a bunch of easy targets ahead of him. He might be trying to save up though, so we'll just be patient with him. As we have reached our red interest over here, he is taking his very sweet time boating. And honestly, let's get rid of this guy, just to prevent... Well, I guess this was the same guy. I thought this was another blue guy, but we've engaged already. Unfortunately, we do kind of tip the scales a little bit. Let's just try and fight against green here. Again, this is not a fight we have to absolutely win. If we can stalemate over here, Relax, we'll have more than enough. He dropped. Okay, that's probably why he wasn't grabbing any of those islands. That is now a huge problem, as we don't have any... Like, one of our biggest players is now gone. And I'm not in a great position to just kind of take advantage. Fortunately, there's a full send. Honestly, big fan of that. Thank you so much. If you had a little bit of patience, that could have really gone against me. And honestly, I think we fight this blue player. I know the yellow guy's got the crown. I think we're going to fight the blue player. Let's try and get NECA and No Way more consolidated with us by eliminating a lot of their opposition in the way. And either turn them into donators or frontline fighters with us. As yellow's going to be saving up for a bit. So let's just continue to keep pushing this, knocking these guys down and helping out, especially No Way get down here. I definitely want support for the yellow guy. At least these guys to be in a position to donate. And no, they're going to be on front lines here, so that is very good for us. We'll just wait for them to all get borders. We'll tell them this is going to be our target, boys. And I'm just going to start launching attacks immediately. Just start boating in here, trying not to block my teammates. And, ooh, that was a big attack. Another big attack. He's down to 5 million. Holy cow. But... okay, he's going very aggressive. That's too many attacks. Okay, he's really dedicated to taking us down, but that really opens up the way for our teammates here to be able to jump in. That was basically a really chunky full send. It was just like, I don't know what the plan was there, but alas, it works out for us, as now we can just kind of cruise down south. We do have NECA joining us as well, and we do have enough troops to kind of get this done. We do have 2 players with 14 million each, and Relaxed is again off the board. So let's go ahead and leave some space for NECA, even though he's not exactly the strongest. He is our crown, and he just got a big donation. Okay, good. So let's just wait for him to attack over here, and then we'll join in. We'll just tell him, hey, bud, I'm waiting for you to attack. Probably be a little bit helpful. In fact, we could probably just boat across this lake right here. So let's go ahead and do that. And just start taking across this guy, as Lo-Fi is starting to work through Relax. Relax just got a big donation, though, so he should survive, at least for a little bit. Honestly, though, it's not that big of a problem, as me and NECA should be able to take out Night Night over here and then work on Lo-Fi together. So that seems like a good plan that we have established for ourselves, as we'll just keep knocking this guy down. Again, not trying to block NECA. I'd like him to be able to fight off the rest of this yellow guy so I can turn on the Scion. So we'll leave it there, and we'll just start fighting this guy down. And fortunately for us, the board unified. Didn't really ever unify against us. But again, if you're ever playing a team game and one team gets like 35% and no one's got anything close to that, you gotta kind of have to rally all the colors to fight that one color. Otherwise, you get scenarios like this where you just have every member on the black team just getting strong. And that worked out for us on this one, as we will just kind of finish up Lo-Fi over here. And then we'll just full send on yellow. So that is going to do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up, really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. Put videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.